So here we have the Mini Cooper hatchback 5-door on an 18 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But from the outside you can see that it's a 5-door car with the black alloys to match the black roof and black mirror caps. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. If you approach the back of the car, you'll see we've got the 60/40 split folding rear seat. The boot space can be increased by folding this tray section and then storing it away behind those rear seats, and you get a lot of extra boot space through doing that. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see it's in lovely condition the whole way round. Just briefly before climbing in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. You get half leather seats. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard as well, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we have the rev counter. We have the speedometer in the middle and the fuel gauge on the right-hand side. You can see the total miles on this car are 8,835. You can change information displayed above that by using a button on the end of the indicator stalk for various different bits of fuel economy information. All the way back round to the beginning again. This car's also got a digital readout for the speedometer. If you stop on that piece of information and wait a few seconds, you'll see that it will take over the majority of that screen, giving you a nice clear readout. If we back out to the steering wheel, on the left hand side we have cruise control and speed limiter, and on the right hand side we have stereo controls as well as voice activation for the phone. So hit that button, ask it to dial anyone in your contacts list, and it can do that for you without you having to take your phone from your bag or pocket. That is, of course, once you paired up your phone, and that is done on the central screen just here by going to telephone and following the instructions from there. All movement done on this screen, I'm doing it with this dial. So twisting that dial takes us through the various menus. You can then push it down to select things. This also moves to the right, left, up and down as well within various menus. So for example, on the navigation menu, push the button down and then down again for map, and you can see the map view there. If you want to access the menu to the left, just jog the dial to the left and then rotate the dial around to see the various different options available to you. There's a full video showing the satellite navigation working on our website, which is well worth checking out. When it comes to radio, this car's got FM, AM and DAB digital radio. And in terms of multimedia, so listening to your own music, we have got Bluetooth audio, USB input and auxiliary input as well. So plenty of ways to listen to your music in this car. Working our way down from that, we have the dual zone climate control. So to turn it on, just adjust the fan speed, which is this dial here. Temperature is adjustable for the driver and passenger with those two dials. Hit that button to turn the air conditioning on, or hit auto, and the car will maintain these temperatures by taking control of the fan speed itself, and then just hit the auto button again to turn that system off and go back to whatever setting you were on previously. Below that, we've got these buttons along the bottom here. So this turns off the stop and start. This car's designed to cut out in traffic when you're stationary to save you fuel. You can turn that off from here. That button starts and stops the engine. So the key simply needs to be in the car, anywhere in your pocket or your bag. Hit that button to start the car, same button to stop it again. That turns off traction control, and this one on the right hand side will change the car to sport mode or to mid mode, which is normal driving, or green mode. Every change you make shows up on the main screen just there. So sport mode, mid mode, which is normal driving, and then green mode. As an example, sport mode will give you firmer steering and a slightly more sensitive accelerator pedal, and the comfort mode, or the green mode, will give you the reverse of that basically. Underneath that section we have the auxiliary and USB inputs and a 12-volt charging socket. We then have a 6-speed manual gearbox. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.